Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Thursday, September 13th. Have some very positive news for you guys. What we are seeing, let's take a look at the market first. What we're seeing in the market, as we were seeing a bit of yesterday, we are seeing an upward trend now. We're seeing green. We're seeing definitely movements from Bitcoin, Ethereum, xRapid, prices going up, which is a great sign. Ethereum recovering very well because it's been taking a beating lately. But as we've been talking about, markets move in cycles, and negative news like the FUD that came out from some anonymous source about Goldman Sachs drove the market down. And it sucks that we have to deal with things like that, but it's the nature of the market in its infancy stages. And I notice some people are making fun of me for saying the market's in its infancy stages and reiterating some of these things. And the reason why I'm doing that is because there are a lot of new investors in the market and they don't understand what's happening. So I'm trying to share as much knowledge as possible. So those of you who are making fun of me for that, I'm just sharing knowledge. So the idea is we are in the infancy stages. And the reason I reiterate that is because there's a lot of volatility, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of negative news and uncertainty. And obviously, those type of things happen when there's no maturity in the market. So that's why I reiterate those things. And it's to help those of you who are new in the market. There's probably new people watching the video. So I hope you guys grasp that and you understand why I say those things, because it's good to put into context where we're at in the market and where we're headed. Because if you don't have a grasp of that, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to have weak hands. You're going to be very emotional about investing. And you all know, and I've said this many times, do not invest with your emotions. Look at facts, look at data, look at the historical trends, look at who's getting in the market, what are the major players doing. And one such, guys, this is very big news. Bloomberg Crypto. So it's coming from a solid source. Scoop, Morgan Stanley plans to offer Bitcoin swap trading for clients, according to a person familiar with the matter. Morgan Stanley plans to offer trading in complex derivatives tied to the largest cryptocurrency, according to a person familiar with the matter. Joining other now listen to this, joining other Wall Street firms in creating ways for clients to play the digital market. The U.S. bank will deal in contracts that give investors synthetic exposure to the performance of Bitcoin, said the person, who asked not to be identified because of the information is private. Investors will be able to long or short using the so-called price return swaps, and Morgan Stanley will charge a spread for the transaction. What have we been talking about? And we know, the crypto haters and the people who think the market was going to die or whatever. Look at what's happening, guys. Morgan Stanley, one of the largest investment banks in the world on Wall Street, along with Morgan Stanley, they are all building out their crypto trading services, the ability for their clients to make money off of crypto. This is just a start. They're talking about the Bitcoin swap trading. They will eventually go into Ethereum, XRP, and so forth. Guys, if you don't see where we're headed, you are completely missing the boat here. We are headed towards the growth of this market. Things will take off. We just have to be patient. We know bull runs are expected, multiple bull runs. I believe a big one's going to happen in November. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. But this is what gives me confidence, because I see traditional institutions, financial institutions, Wall Street, and so forth, institutional money gearing up to offer services, invest in this market. And that's why I always reiterate, we are in the infancy stages, and that's why you should keep holding. So I hope you guys grasp that, the perspective of what's happening here. Not just crypto, did my coin go up or whatever, but where are we headed? Big picture, macro perspective. Who is getting involved, right? I always tell you guys, watch the whales, watch the businesses, watch the big money. So it is happening slowly but surely, guys. And like I said, this is coming from a solid source. This is not some random blog. This is Bloomberg. And they did a full article here on it. And let's see when this rolls out. Like I said in in previous videos, there could be other catalysts, for example, like this, where Morgan Stanley says, hey, we've officially launched this service that could be a bull run driver, right? A catalyst with a bull run. We know that launch of Ripple xRapid. We also know launch of Bakkt, powered by ICE, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, Microsoft, and Starbucks. And it could be some, news from the SEC, and like I said, some other Wall Street news or financial news, which is very pro crypto, that could really be a catalyst. So this is very big. These guys are working on this, and like I always say, if there was no potential here, would they be doing this? Would they waste their time and money and resources? No, because they know, guys. They know what's coming. And I hope you see that. I hope you're holding this for the long run. No one can accurately predict when the next bull run is going to happen or when the price is going to go up. If we were able to do that, it would be fortune tellers, right? But we look at the facts, the data, the trends, and we make educational guesses. That's the best we can do here. The same thing with stocks. And the great part of it, like I said, because we're in the infancy stages, we have the potential to make a really good money and profit because we are buying at very low prices compared to what's going to be happening in the coming months and years, right? Now, everyone has their sell price. Everyone, that's subjective, so to speak. Some people would say, hey, a 50,000 Bitcoin is good enough for me. Some people is like 100,000, right? XRP, $20 is good for me. Some people, I'm gonna wait for $100, right? It's how you want to do it. It's your money. It's your investment. Make your own decisions. This is not financial advice, but we know where we're headed, guys. And when I see Wall Street lining up, major investment banks getting ready, I know what's coming, and I'm just gonna hold. And regardless of the FUD that comes out and the fake news, like the Goldman Sachs fake news, guys. I'm not even going to be bothered by that. I've been in the market since late 2016, and I've seen a lot come and go. I've seen the potential. I made some money in the bull run, in the 2017 bull run, December 2017, excuse me. And I know bigger things are coming because every year I've seen, since I've been in the market, the incremental growth. And you look back at the data. I've told you guys many times, look at the charts, if you use CoinMarketCap or Live Coin Watch. All the data is here. What has happened, right, since Ethereum launched, since Bitcoin launched, XRP, incremental growth every year. Now, that's not to say there's not bull runs and crashes, right, corrections. There are those things, but there's a higher plateau, a higher support level, and that is what I'm looking at. So I hope you guys grasp that. Now, some other big news. Now, I've talked about Mike Novogratz a lot on this YouTube channel because he is a billionaire Wall Street guy, no longer in Wall Street, but because he launched his company, investment firm, Galaxy Digital, which is focused on investing in digital assets such as crypto. And he called it today, guys. He tweeted that this is the bottom of the market, and he expects things to go up from here. Now, can he be 100% accurate on this? No. No one can be 100% accurate. So I hope you guys grasp that. But just like we're talking here, he's doing an educational guess, looking at data, looking at facts. So that's where I want you guys to have that perspective. We're looking at facts, we're looking at historical movements, and we can make some educated guess. And this is what Mike Novogratz is saying. Now, Mike is no random blogger or this guy is big time. Like I said, he's a billionaire, ex-Wall Street guy. He's been on CNBC. They brought him on as guest many times to talk about crypto. And he's not one to just say things or put it out there. But like I said, we can never be 100% certain. I'm not saying his word is 100% foolproof, right? That it's 100% accurate. But I will put a lot of weight on what this guy has to say. This was reported by Bloomberg. So if he's correct, this is great. And I'm hoping he's correct that this is the bottom. And we're headed for a bull run, October, November-ish, right? We got some things coming up, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed. You can hope as much as possible. But let me give you some details here. The Money Manager's tweet is a snapshot of Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto index, which measures performance of the largest cryptocurrencies traded in the US dollars. The index includes cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Ripple, XRP, Zcash. So this guy has all the top cryptos in his portfolio, and he has major clients investing. So like I said, I'll put some weight on what he has to say. I'm not saying he's 100% accurate, because no one can be 100% accurate. But this is definitely some bullish signs. And remember, Wall Street guy, he's looking at data. He's looking at multiple variables here, multiple factors. So he's not a guy who's going to wake up in the morning and say, oh, yeah, the market's going up. No, he's going to look at data. And he provided data from their Galaxy Digital's investment statistics and their research. So, like I said, I'll put some weight on this, right? And he's no amateur here. So, great news. Now, some more positive news, guys. BitGo has received regulatory approval to provide receives regulatory approval to custody crypto assets. Crypto security startup BitGo has received approval in the U.S. to act as a qualified custodian for digital assets. Now, look at that, guys. You see, notice everyone is trying to provide custody service. Why? Because there's big money coming into the market, and who needs custody service? Big money, institutional money. I hope you guys see this. I hope you are seeing this I'm showing facts. I'm not making this up. This is being reported publicly, guys, and this is very big news. I've never been more confident than I've ever been. And even with the market going down into the super bearish mode in late July into August, guys, I'm not fazed by that anymore. I've seen it, and I've seen the potential of this market. And I've always tell you guys, I look at this not from an emotional standpoint, but from a factual standpoint. I look at it, I likened it to the start of the internet and the tech boom in the 90s. I think that's where we're at. We're like 1993, right? People are still skeptical a bit about crypto as they were about the internet. But what came out of the internet, guys? Your Googles, your Amazons, your eBays, and so forth, right? And I think crypto's moving much faster for sure than the internet did. And guys, it's happening. Let me give you some more details. The company, which has spent most of 2018 attempting to launch a regulated custodian entity, announced that the BitGo Trust has been approved by the South Dakota Division of Banking on Thursday, meaning it can now offer institutional clients a regulated storage solution for digital assets, said the Chief Compliance and Legal Officer, Shala Ali. Folks, it's happening. It is happening. Once these custody services get set up, it's going to help open the floodgates of institutional money to come in, because they will have the assurance, right, and the insurance, so to speak, that their assets are going to be protected, covered, insured, all of that good stuff. Think about you put your money in banks, and you want to make sure that bank is federally insured, but right, you want to make sure it's there. So if anything happens to the bank, it gets robbed, it destroyed, your money is covered. The same way institutional folks are thinking about this. They're going to dump millions and possibly billions into the crypto market. They need this type of security and setup. So I also wanted to drop this here. Ripple, back in February 2017, talked about BitGo built enterprise wallet for XRP. They published this on their blog post. So they said here, BitGo and Ripple joined forces to make it easier for financial institutions and other customers to more securely hold XRP. So they've been working on this for a long time, and obviously directly with Ripple to store XRP. So guys, man, I hope you guys understand what is happening here. I hope you're putting the puzzle pieces together in your mind. You are seeing what is happening across the board. They got approval, guys, to be a custody service and the banking regulators. And that is important. And we know Bakkt is going to do that. And we know that, Bank of America got patent for crypto storage. There's a lot of people trying to provide the custody service because this thing is going to take off. We got to be patient, of course. It's not going to happen overnight. Look how long BitGo's been working at this, guys, since 2017. And this news, like I said, is from 2017. So they said today, BitGo announced that it will provide multi-signature security, advanced treasury management, and additional enterprise functionality for XRP, which will be integrated into the BitGo platform this year. So this has been going on, and they just got the regulatory approval to be a custodial service for institutional money. This is big time. And even if the market goes back down, let's say another round of FUD comes out. Somebody comes out and say, oh, Morgan Stanley was BSing, right? And they put the article in Business Insider. I hope that doesn't affect you emotionally. And then you're like, oh my God, the market's nothing's going to happen. No, we are seeing facts from credible sources, companies getting regulatory approvals, patents, and so forth. Guys, the stage is being set for the launch of this market. The market, I'm going to say it again, and those of you can make fun of me, but the point of what I'm trying to get across here, we are in the infancy stages, and we're at the cusp of this thing taking off. So big time news. Now, additional news on Ripple. I'm not sure when this video is from, but Steven Diep, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, sorry if I didn't, part of the XRP community, tweeted this video of, boy, I can't pronounce this guy's name, but his first name I can at least try. Tana. I can't pronounce his last name, but he is, let me give you a breakdown who he is. He's a head of digital banking at Siam Commercial Bank, which is a partner with Ripple. And he was giving a speech here. And once again, I don't know when this video is from, but it was tweeted today. And he's talking about how Swift is so slow and outdated. And once again, this is coming from a bank, right? This is not someone from Ripple. This is coming from a bank, talking about there's high fees, it's slow, there's also high error rates. But he says Ripple is fast, cheaper, solves liquidity problem, and will address the problem of funds sitting in Nostro-Vostro accounts for cross-border payments, which, as we've been talking about forever, and I hope you guys grasp this, Ripple is solving a real-world problem, a $1 trillion problem. It's going to work with the biggest institutions on the planet, banks and payment providers, which transfer trillions of dollars daily. And it's going to use its digital asset / cryptocurrency, XRP, in its main product, xRapid, which will solve and improve cross-border payments, solve the problems with cross-border payments. And he addresses xRapid and the digital asset XRP in the video. So I'm going to put a link to it. I don't want to play it because I don't want to have any copyright issues, but I'm going to put a link. You guys go watch this video. Once again, this guy is from a bank. This is not a Ripple employee. So I hope I tried to share these testimonials and statements from banks and payment providers who are working Ripple because they have tried it and they're like, wow, okay, this is way better than using Swift. And we know many of them are planning to launch with xRapid. xRapid is set to go into production later this year. Brad Garlinghouse and multiple Ripple employees have stated that it will go live. Brad Garlinghouse has been on the record saying dozens of banks next year. And like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. These are real companies. It takes time. They're going to do it at a strategic, tactical timing, right? Maybe to have their stock value go up, to get a lot of buzz and news. So this thing is unfolding. It is happening slowly but surely. And I'm going to keep holding. I hope you keep holding, guys, because we are not just simply staring at charts here all day, right? We're not simply like, oh yeah, the price went up. We are looking at actual movement, progression, integration, mergers, acquisitions, patents being filed and gained and approved, services being added to these companies, expansion by exchanges, all focus on crypto. That's the facts. That's why I'm sharing this with you, right? And we are seeing the stage being set. I hope you guys get it. Those of you who want to make fun of me for saying we're in the infancy stages and all that, you can, but it is the simple fact. It is the simple fact. And if you don't like hearing that, then move on. But I'm going to keep holding, make some money. I already made some money in the last bull run, and I'm going to keep holding the same way I did on the last bull run, guys. Because guess what? I got into it 2016, and I did buy some in 2017 as I started learning more about crypto. But there was a long period, in 2017 where nothing was happening. Very similar to this, right? It was not much action, bullish action. There was more sideways movement. I remember holding XRP for months and it was stuck at 15, 20 cents. And I remember people telling me, oh, you should sell it, blah, blah, blah. You should sell it when it hits 30 cents. I'm glad I held on because it hit $3.80, right? In December 2017 to January 2018. And we saw Bitcoin go near 20,000, Ethereum near 1,300. Guys, it's going to go back up because why? Why can I say that confidently? Because I just shared the news with you. Big players, Wall Street, institutional money, traditional investment firms, hedge funds, traditional companies getting involved in this. Expansion, people getting ready to provide services for institutional money. Those are the facts, right? Regardless of what I'm saying, those are still the facts. So I hope you guys grasp this. So big news, keep holding. Like I said, there may be another round of FUD that comes around and drives this market back into a bear mode, right? I still think we're in a bear mode, obviously, but we're seeing some recovery here, but it could go back down. I'm not saying it's going to be continually going back up. We have to wait and see. There's a lot of uncertainty, of course, and that comes with any investing in real estate, investing in stocks. There are no 100% guarantees in life, but we make educational guesses. We look at the facts, the data, the trends, and so forth, and we go from there. So guys, big opportunity here, a lot of positive news. What do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share my channel with your friends and family who are interested in learning about crypto. You know my approach. I take a factual, logical approach here. No over speculation. We're putting common sense to this. We're not investing with emotions here. We are taking a factual look at these things. We're looking at actual news sources. Who are the big players? What are they doing? And like I said, everything's pointing in the direction of the growth of the market. So be sure to share with everyone who you know. Let's grow the community. Let's get people informed and not overhyped and speculated. Let's get folks thinking about this from not only a crypto perspective, but a business perspective, economic perspective, because those things are going to play a part in the growth of the market and the adoption of crypto. So guys, thank you for your support. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. And like I said, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you all later.